The letter that came from the future. On a quiet evening, a girl named Laura was helping her mother clean her grandmother's old house. The house had been empty for many years after her grandmother passed away. The rooms were filled with dust, old furniture, and memories that no one had touched for a long time. While cleaning the attic, Laura found a small wooden box hidden behind a pile of old books. The box looked simple, but something about it felt strange. There was no lock, no key, no name. Curious, Laura slowly opened it. Inside the box, she found a single envelope. The envelope was yellow and slightly old, but the writing on it looked clear and fresh. On the front, it said only 3 words. For Laura. Her heart suddenly started beating faster. She looked around the attic. There was no one there. Slowly, she opened the envelope and pulled out the letter inside. The letter began like this: "Hello, Laura. If you are reading this letter, it means you finally found the box in Grandma's attic. Right now, you must be very confused. But please don't be scared. This letter was written by you, 10 years in the future." Laura laughed nervously. "This must be a prank," she whispered. But as she continued reading, her smile slowly disappeared. The letter said, "Right now, you probably feel lost. You feel like everyone around you already knows what they want in life, while you are still searching for your path. Sometimes you feel like you are not talented enough. Sometimes you feel like your dreams are too small, or maybe too big." Laura sat quietly on the wooden floor. Every sentence felt like someone was reading her mind. Then she continued reading. "But listen carefully, Laura. One day, everything will change. The thing you think is just a hobby right now will become the reason many people smile. You will start telling stories. At first, only a few people will listen. Then hundreds, then thousands. And one day, someone will say that your story helped them survive their hardest day." Laura blinked in disbelief. Stories? She had always loved imagining stories in her head, but she never thought it could matter to anyone. The letter continued. "There will be days when you feel like giving up. Some people will say your dreams are silly. Some people will say storytelling is useless. But please remember this moment. Remember that the future version of you is already proud of you." Laura felt tears forming in her eyes. The attic was quiet. Only the sound of the wind moved softly through the window. Then she read the final part of the letter. "If you ever feel lost again, come back to this place. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and remember that somewhere in the future, you already became the person you are afraid you will never be. Keep going, Laura. Your story has only just begun. Sincerely, Laura from the future." For a long moment, Laura said nothing. She folded the letter slowly and looked around the attic. For the first time in a very long time, she felt hopeful. Maybe the future really was waiting for her, and maybe her story was just beginning.